Hey guys, been a fucking hot minute, hasn't it? You probably know why it's been a hot minute. Everyone goes through shit, so I'm not going to level on all of that. But I'm actually feeling creative today, and had some brain sparks on some things. So I just sort of ramble a bit and also show you something I'm doing. So yeah, I'll turn this camera around. As you can see here, I've got all this fucking plastic I'm laying down and all these tyres, and the reason for that is because I'm super smart and didn't really know you think after like all the years I've been living here I'd know the layout of my acre of land off by heart, but I don't, because I put everything here in the middle of a causeway. Like every time it rains or there's any kind of water, it's kind of good in a way because my shower and laundry drain out here and it's the causeway. So basically we get heavy rain, water just rushes. So like these pavers get cut. It's literally like a creek that goes through here. So I thought rather than change that, because I've put things in place to make this all stable and whatnot. I've built miniature retaining walls around the footings and shit. It's ridiculous, but it works. But I had basically what I want to do here. I thought, well, I've worked out the basic perimeter. Real heavy rain, it does come out far further, but the thing is I don't want to come here because I got my clothesline. So I thought, well, we'll just make it there. That's the main causeway. And I still need to get more plastic, but hey, I had this plastic. I've had it laying around for years actually. My dad gave it to me and hey, it's finally coming to use. So that's what I mean, it's better to reuse and recycle that bullshit. I've saved money. So what I want to do is cover this whole area here in plastic or weed mat, preferably. And you can see I've got my tank there. I need to put a gutter to it, but that's a drinking tank. But yeah, basically I'll fill this all with gravel and just embrace it. So basically put weed matting down. So because obviously I don't want the grass and shit growing through it, because it's just going to make it a nightmare to maintain. So that's why I've done the perimeter with the tyres. Put plastic down or weed mat down, and we want to fucking call this basic. This sarking shit is pretty much, that's weed mat. This is wall sarking. I don't know, they don't really seem much different to me. They'll do both the job. They're both going to shed what you call microplastics, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. This has got a bit of a rubbish court. I call it wastewater creek because everything, like the wastewater and rain from the fucking road, it just all runs down here. It's not as dirty water, it's just, I just make a joke, it's wastewater creek. So embrace it, cover it in plastic, cover it in gravel, and then I thought I've had this laying around for fucking ages, trying to work out what to do with it. This big old canoe, and what I'm going to do, super smart, is sort of similar to what I did when I had my bathroom over the tyre and I grew my dragon fruit plant from it. So it always got watered by my dragon fruit. And this tank here, inevitably every time you turn it on, you're going to get a bit of wasted water, and that just shit. I'll turn it just goes in the ground. So I'm going to put, obviously when I put more plastic down here, I get that boat, have the top corner here, and then that's going to sort of go down here, so it looks like a boat on a fucking creek, or dry creek bed, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be it's a causeway, so it has water occasionally. It'll have water going occasionally down it, and then in that boat, I'm just going to make into a garden bed. So I'm going to fill it with plants, so I'll make a cool little feature. So it's not just a big fucking pink gravel here that looks ugly. It's actually, I'm going to make a little. I've got just those as stepping stones, but I'll make a little deck, little walkway to the tank there, have the boat directed towards that way or just diagonally, you know what I mean? So the water sort of wants to flow through it and drain out into the causeway, handily enough, and then have a bunch of plants in it, gravel. I don't know if you can see the vision, but my head, and fuck it, because you haven't seen me in a while, that's what I'm doing here at home, just to, well, one, to keep myself occupied, keep the place to some sort of standing, because as you probably noticed from the video there, the grass has gone really fucking out of control again. Same old story. I haven't got any grazing animals at the moment, and my lawnmower is fucked up. It's just, I find it just seems to happen as much as I try to maintain my equipment. Yeah, there you go, we've got jets. I don't even know this, but I'm near the airbase, so it's not an uncommon sight for me to see the FA-18s fly by, or other military planes doing their like training and shit. It's kind of cool actually. It's funny, people. I used to always find it funny because like we have a thing called river fire. In southeast Queensland, there's the main city of Queensland, Brisbane, has a thing called river fire every year, and the reason it's called river fire, well, it's kind of not done anymore because we don't have the F-111s anymore, and the F-18s don't do it. But back when we had the F-111s, the old 70s jets that we kept going fucking right until about, I don't know, I think it was only like, I could be wrong, five years ago, maybe longer. We literally had F-111s, if you know what they are. They were like a jet that was in the 70s. They were top end in the 70s, but we kept fucking using them cunts until until about 5 years ago, until, it might have been 10, it might be a bit thing, but like we bought the new planes, but America fucked us over a bit, and they didn't have the planes ready for us, and we decommissioned our F-111s, and they're like, oh shit, so they gave us some FA. Just a quick butt in here from Future Kai, just doing some editing. I rambled completely off topic here. What I was trying to say is that river fire, the reason it's called river fire is because, well, we used to do what they call the dump and burn, and it's where, like, it's meant to be a military tactic where, like, if you need to land earlier, apparently it was too dangerous to land them with a full tank of fuel or something. I think that was a reason, might be something different. So they had what they called a dump and burn feature. So if you had to land them earlier, they could dump the fuel rather than just dumping the fuel and just poisoning everything below. It had a thing where it ignited, so it looked real cool. It had these big flames come out the back of the jets, and they would at the river fire, they'd come and they fly down real low over the Brisbane River, and you can see them like right up close as you can get to safely to a fucking, you know, F-111, and they'll do the dump and burn over the fucking river. Real fucking healthy for the environment. Hey, like, I'm sure there's a lot of fuel that just got dumped into that fucking river after it, but they don't do it anymore. But yeah, there's the big thing, add fireworks display, and then you have the dump and burn, and the jets would come by and they would fly low. And so pretty sure, yeah, no, not pretty sure, I'm sure. Jet fuel is also, it's leaded fuel, guys, still. So yeah, jets flying down real low with leaded fuel being burnt, which just makes me think I've also got. I don't know if I've got lead poisoning. I shouldn't know. I should be right. But I was going to say, I've got fucking planes flying over all the time. But yeah, that's, if you didn't know that, like, leaded fuel isn't completely banned. Planes still use it because a lot of old planes like Cessnas and everything, when jets. I could be wrong. Modern jet fuel might not have lead in it, but I think it does. I know a lot of old planes still use leaded fuel, like they're allowed to still for some reason. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop there. Fuck me dead. Maybe the universe is telling me to stop fucking rambling so much. The amount of fucking apps I've had to delete off my phone just to have the storage to fucking do this one video, like, you cunts better appreciate this. Anyway, the jets burn the fuels, they fly by. It fucking was a big thing, it's not anymore. I used to see it for free. People fucking used to pay money and go, because they did that, fenced off fucking the whole area to pay money to see it, and people would get in there, always hit a good spot and everything. Even when I was growing up, I was near the base, so I've always seen it for free. They used to do the practice runs. I'd see them fly low and everything, like, even out here, because like it was going right up until, like I said, a few years ago. So I used to see them do the practice runs out here, even a couple of days before river fire. You'd see them doing dump and burns out here. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what they're doing, dump and burn. So anyway, so yeah, that's a little thing. I'm gonna cut it there because, like I said, I'm already rambling in this, but I went off topic and I had to put this in just so you could at least know what I was talking about. But enjoy the rest of my fucking bullshit if you want to. Bye bye. I'm editing. Still gotta say though, and this is coming from a cunt that's literally converted a Hilux to electric. It kind of was pretty cool. Like, it does look cool. It's terrible for the fucking dude. It's good we don't do it anymore. But man, like, I'm kind of glad I've been to actual river fire, and I've seen it over time. But it was pretty cool looking, but terrible thing to fucking do. But anyway, means to sort of stand as a standby until they had, I don't know what the new planes are called, they're like the Ridgy-Dig ones, but anyway, they were like a stand-in until we got our Ridgy-Dig new ones, which is a bit shit because even though the F-111s are old,
they're a long-range jet, whereas F-18s are a short-range jet, so they're a completely different sort of, like, I'm not overly into military stuff, but I do know a bit about planes, so it's just like, because they fly over all the time, and that I do know a bit. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I get a lot of military planes and doing it's kind of cool. You see them doing the acrobatics and all their training and shit. There's a big, like, fucking, I don't know what you call them, like the big carrier planes, and they flying real low, man. Like, I'm talking low, it's crazy, and they bank them like this, man. It's cool. Anyway, but I'm rambling a bit now, but I don't care. If you want to hear me ramble, if you want to fucking cut the video here, because this is me talking shit. I'm feeling happy today, and that's good. I'm not always feeling happy, that's hence why I upload much, but when you're happy, you gotta fucking roll with it. And I've got a bit of a vision of what to do here finally, motivation. I've run out of plastic, but I can get more, and I've got the idea in my head, the picture. But just a completely different subject I'm going to talk about. It's sort of a tie into the ending of this video, really, because it's it made me. I was thinking to myself and laugh, because I'm like, fuck, you know, with how, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like, you see the woke, I don't know, I don't think it really is as common as people say, like, that, the view, how people think, like, the whole, like, what do you call it, far left and bullshit people going about. It's like, I only seem to see it in media and not in real life. But maybe it's just the people I talk to. I don't talk to that many people. I'm a bit of a fucking loner, so it could be that too. But I don't know. I think back to when I was in high school, and, you know, literally had two friends. One of my friends was this girl, Sarah, and she used to, I'm pretty sure she had a crush on me, but, you know, she was cute looking back. But anyway, I was a dumb teenager then, and she and she was half Aboriginal, and, like, she didn't look it, but, like, I used to just rip shit on her all the time, not because I hate Aboriginals, but just because I'm a fuckwit. And at that time, like, that was the humour. Like, it was like you just ripped on each other. It wasn't because you're racist or you hated different things. It's like you just knew how to, like, it was stereotypes. I don't know, she would fucking, I don't know how to explain. Maybe it's a certain way of thinking from my time. I'm not that old, but I'm only 33, but, you know, still, it seems things have changed quite a bit from when I was a teenager even. But yeah, literally had I used to call her Coon, and it made it worse because she was from a place called Coonamble. So I used to go, oh, hey Coon, from Coonamble. And I make them, like, some of the shit that came out of my mouth, you think I fucking hated Aboriginals, but I didn't. It was just, I was just a fucking brilliant genius. But even she, like, she was half Aboriginal, she would piss herself laughing at him because it was like, it was funny, and it's like, and it's because she knew I wasn't trying to attack her. I was just being a fuckwit, you know. Like, and it was funny. It was funny. I'm still giggling to myself now. And I had another mate. I probably shouldn't say everyone's names in case they don't want to have them sprung out. But we'll call him, because of the joke. We'll call him. It's a good wog name. We already half said the joke when you said me say that. Fuck. What is one? Bloody Souvlaki. We'll call him Souvlaki. I don't know what the fuck that comes out, but Souvlaki, he wasn't wog. He's like me. Like, I've got mostly European heritage, but I've got tan skin, and everyone thinks I'm fucking half Aboriginal or fucking Muslim or some kind of, you know, dark skin. I was like, no, I said I haven't done a, like, DNA test, but, you know, I know I can tell if you see both my mum and dad, you'd know that I'm my mum and dad's kid. That's obvious. It's just, I'm a fucking throwback or something, because I've got, like, French, German, and Swedish heritage is what I mostly know. I should do a DNA test to find out, just to see. But anyway, so even I got fucking, like, I was called, like, Muslim and come up, man, I'm like that. Or even Muslim, sometimes people ask if I was literally Aboriginal. I said, no, I'm not. But I can play the didgeridoo, and that's what I'm going to do with the leftover tube from all of this fucking sarking you see behind me, that blue shit. So the cardboard tube, in fucking, like, relation to what the Aboriginals did, it may seem fucking that it was real special, that the trees they use and that, but you know what? They just found a hollow piece of fucking wood, and they just worked out the way to fucking blow air through their lips to make that noise. So I've got
Got a fucking hollow tube here, which is a cardboard. And as you can hear, that's all you fucking need to play didgeridoo, guys. And I'm not trying to put down Aboriginals, I'm just saying, like, it's sort of in relation to everything I fucking do around here is like, nothing's trash. That was fucking someone's trash. That's not my trash to me. That's not trash. That's me. This sarking, it was nearly trash to me. I was literally going to go, fuck it, just chuck this shit out. I've had it sitting around for years. But look, I've got an idea for it. So I've turned trash into this. So, you know, there's a use for everything. And I really so much shit. And I hope I haven't scared any of my subscribers away. I swear I'm not racist, guys. And like that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Is like, I almost sort of see this. Like I said, I don't see it much in real life. But I see it in like online, YouTube, all this shit, or the far left and that. It's like I see that viewpoint as being more racist or more demeaning towards like, you know, fucking special people. I'm a special person, if you haven't fucking noticed. Like, I've got fucking ADHD, I've got fucking PTSD, I've got depression, anxiety. I ain't fucking alright, you know? But hey, ain't we all got some shit wrong with us? So, like, that's what I mean. It's better to fucking at least have a bit of thick skin and be able to joke about it than just to have us fucking cry and try and, like, if you force some people to fucking, you know, act a certain way, well then, is that really, like, isn't that like you're being treated like a fucking toddler, you know? And even not a toddler, I've been fucking treated a toddler with more respect, you know? Like, you got to teach in the world. It's like, well, we get it. You might think you're a fucking woman, but like, you got a dick and ball.
I'm gonna stop myself there, guys. Enjoy my didgeridoo playing to celebrate my happy day as I'm doing a bit more work on my causeway, we'll say. So sit back and enjoy my non-Aboriginal person playing a didgeridoo on his wall sarking with a cardboard tube. Bye, guys. Hope you're doing okay, but at very least keeping your chin up. Don't take life too seriously otherwise.
Caribbean rocket, eh?
Now again, this is future editing Kai. I just stumbled across these videos on my phone because I've been, like I said earlier, looking for shit to delete so I can make this video. But if you're not into, like I said, I hope I haven't scared any of my fucking subscribers away with all my ramblings, but I thought, fuck it, you know, I felt like making a different kind of video. I found some footage that I filmed, before I was out here. This is probably about a year or two before a year before I moved out here, because it was with my partner at the time, the one I actually bought this property with, and then we separated, and, you know, nice enough, she just signed the land over to me, and I just had to work it out with the bank to refinance it in my name. So, you know, it was a pretty amicable breakup, well, in some ways. But anyway, you hear the girl's voice, that's her. This is from a long time ago, like, fuck me dead, like 10 years ago, maybe more. I can't work out math right now. But I've seen, like I said, if you're not into this, it's about UFOs. If you're not into UFOs and all that, that's chill. I get ya. I've seen a lot of shit in my time, and this is the first thing in my time that I've actually managed to catch footage of, and I didn't film it. I was driving, and I was at the time like, babe, you've got to fucking film this. Like, this is too fucking weird not to get footage of. And I even sent it into if you know the channel Secure Team 10, I even sent it into him. Never put it on his fucking channel, the fucking asshole. But you know, I sent it off. But special treat for you guys that have stayed this long with my ramblings.
Here's some like your first-hand UFO footage from me. About like I said, about 10-12 years ago. So enjoy. And remember, like, stay sane about it. UFO literally means unidentified flying object. I'm not saying this was alien, but fuck, it was weird. So it wasn't a plane, it wasn't a helicopter, and it wasn't a fucking natural thing, and it was weird. It was an unidentified flying object. So that's what it was. Enjoy. Picking it up.
Just.
So I can still pick up at least two lights in the sky.
Yeah.
That's legit creepy, like legit. They're not moving. They're just sitting still.
They were moving before.
Fuck.
Oh, calm your phone.
No, I'm not getting scared, but it's just like, whoa.
Oh, that's really close.
That's what I mean. They're not moving. This is actually fucking like real.
That's so close.
What the fuck?
And it's just a. Oh.
Yeah, and there's two of them. They're not moving. They're just sitting there, not blinking, nothing. They're not planes, and they're not. Man, am I crazy for thinking that? Like, these are a bit weird. It's got like a bit of shape to it. It's not just a light. I can't really look at it because I'm driving. Is it sort of moving or is it got a shape to it?
Yeah, it has a bit of a shape to it. Kind of looks like it has a nose.
A nose?
Yeah, you know, like a point.
Oh, okay. Always got you by my side, don't I, mate? Oh, you're a gorgeous dog. He's a beautiful boy, this one. It's getting sooky because the chickens are going off. It's gorgeous. Just a rocket. Walked out from having a feed. Lucas just gone, I might just wander inside. I haven't been outside long. I've been outside maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes because my groceries came. Come inside to feed Rocket, you know. Pour some biggies in his bowl, feed him in his mince. I have to feed the animals in here because the fucking chickens harass them. Yep, she laid an egg. She's very proud of herself. Okay, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. See you later. She's just announcing it to everyone. Hey? You haven't cleaned this place up, but yep, having a drink. Oh, I'll fill the bowl up soon, darling. But let's see, the booty from her booty is here. Laid on my lounge chair. And good, she didn't shit on my chair. I don't think I will allow that again, but that was kind of funny. I've actually had a chicken lay an egg on my chair. Ridiculous animals. Alright, love you, mate. So since moving the caravans over, the chickens have started to sort of venture over here, and well, they discovered Poo Corner, and they seem to really like it. So I think, you know, 7 years of burying my shit in this corner, it might have attracted a few bugs, which is, hey, isn't a bad thing. They seem to like it. Yeah, I don't do it anymore, but it hasn't done any harm, as you can tell. Like that, guys. Nearly there. You alright? This is sort of more or less where I live, guys, you know, or around where I live. My road. The rambles. See you in the next one. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look at that. We got both of them. We got Little Miss Bubbles and Mr. Rocket Man. Luca somewhere, and so is. That's right. They'll have a cataffle. You know, Luca and Ducky will have a cataffle. Anyway, bye bye. Ready, Rocket? Off to fix up some solar over in that shed over there. No trespassing. Well, good thing I'm not trespassing. I'm allowed to. This is whole system over there, and it lasted 2 years, and then kind of just blew up, and everything had gone wrong. So I'm just redoing it again for him, so he's got light in his hay shed. So some beautiful little frogs here, if you can see them. There's some up in that corner. And there's some up in this little corner. And then, well, every corner's got them. Beautiful little frogs. Well, big frogs, actually. That one's got a few of them. Any more? No. Oh, no. That's it. There's still fucking quite a few.